Manifestation won't work until you kill this version of you. You keep trying to manifest the next chapter while protecting the character that only exists in the last one. That's why it's not working. You're trying to change your life, but you haven't changed who's living it. You're saying new affirmations from an old identity. You're visualizing the future but emotionally reacting like your past. And here's the hard truth. The version of you that's trying to manifest it is the very reason you haven't. Because their thoughts are still tied to fear, their emotions are still replaying abandonment, their habits were built to survive a reality you no longer want, and as long as that version is still alive in you, you will manifest what they believe you deserve, not what your soul came to claim. So no, you don't need another method. You don't need better affirmations. You need a funeral for the version of you that was never meant to come this far. Number 1, identity before outcome. Everyone talks about manifestation as if it's a technique, but manifestation is not something you do, it's something you allow. It flows to the version of you who is already aligned with what you asked for, and that's why most people stay stuck, because they're doing the work but still being the version of themselves who doesn't believe it's done. They visualize love but they still feel unworthy. They script about wealth but they still flinch when it's time to invest in themselves. They say, it's mine, but they keep checking for signs like it's missing, and the universe is not confused by your words, it is responding to your identity. So if you want the manifestation to change, you must first change the one who's asking for it. Number 2, you are blocking it with your own loyalty to who you were. This is the moment that creates the shift, when you realize you're not stuck. You are just emotionally loyal to the identity you're supposed to outgrow. You've made your pain familiar, you've turned your past into your personality, you've made your struggle a story that you don't even question anymore, and the moment life tries to shift you, you cling to what's familiar, even if it's painful. But the next level of your life cannot be built on the self-image that was constructed through fear. So don't ask, why isn't it working? Ask, who am I still being? Because that's the version of you that's keeping your future on pause. Number 3. Death before manifestation. Here's what no one teaches. Every manifestation requires a death of thought, a death of belief, a death of emotional addiction. And yes, it's uncomfortable. You will feel lost, you will feel uncertain, you might even feel like nothing is happening. But that silence is the old identity losing its grip, and if you can hold that silence without running, without chasing, without falling back into the old self, you will rise. Because the universe doesn't delay your desires, it simply waits for you to become the version of yourself, who no longer pushes them away. Number 4. Become the one who receives. So who is that version? It's not someone who's perfect, it's someone who is free from doubt, free from emotional bargaining, free from needing proof before believing. They no longer ask, where is it? They know it's done. They no longer beg the universe. They walk as if life is already rearranging itself around them. They don't manifest through force, they manifest through frequency, and that frequency is identity, not the identity of the past, not the identity of the one who needs it, but the identity of the one who already has it. This is the moment, so I'll ask you now, are you ready to stop performing your old self? Because this is the moment, right now, not next week, not when the signs appear. This is the moment the old version of you gets laid to rest. And yes, they were scared. Yes, they protected you. Yes, they helped you survive. But you are not here to survive, you are here to rise. To walk as the one who already has what they asked for. To live as if it's already done because it is. So today, kill the version of you that was never meant to hold the life you're calling in, and watch the timeline collapse in your favor, not because you forced it, but because you finally became the version of you that reality had no choice but to respond to.